Then again, we go back to time-limited content, which is so rewarding you feel pressured to engage with it. Dailies, D&Ds, events, and auras. And, credit to them for saying this. Much of the game is specifically played through time-limited or time-pressured content. People have been complaining about this for years. If they can do one thing in this entire road to restoration thing successfully and have the players be happy about it, please have it be this one.
I'm gonna go back to what Sir Jones was saying. It's like, of things that are likely to piss off a large portion of the existing player base, like, this is the thing that I think is going to do that. Specifically, daily challenges. Like, overall reduction in DailyScape, people are on board with.
History
daily
has shown
challenges,
if daily challenges get messed with, people will freak.
These are
the
all
thing
of their
from
skips.
which you can get like 84 million XP a year for doing like fuck all. Like,
these are the most powerful things. These are things that people used to skip content they didn't want to do.
this is how you train your dungeoneering. This is how you train your herblore. This is how you train your agility.
Yeah. You log in daily because they're appealing, and they're appealing. You're losing the thing that's appealing.
Yeah.
And like you say, I hope they do this one, but my God, there's so many mines in this one that is not fun to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one issue that sprung to mind as you were talking. Yeah, I'm sure this will come up in the blog tomorrow. Like, this is, I guess, more related to auras and things like that. Is I understand why people don't like auras. Personally, I mean, I don't use auras, and I almost never have. But I understand why people don't like them. But at the same time, like, there is a benefit to having content be time-bound. And that benefit is effectively, it's a cap on the economy and economic growth. Because like the core problem with the economy, that like the thing Mod Jack always talked about when he was doing his economy live streams, is the fact that players can just go and do 10K Zamorak or whatever they're doing to make money now. Lemon, you will probably know better than I would, but they can go and do that 10 million times a day, and they can bring in massive amounts of money and resources into the game.
Yeah.
How do you that's a really hard problem to solve without doing something that people are not going to like.
Like a raid
you can do a rate lock. You can do raids, which people don't like. People
They're
keep talking
talking
take
about
off
getting
the raids
rid
lock.
of the lockout on that.
Right, because people don't like it. You
Yeah.
can make drop tables useless. You can pull a Raksha. People don't like that. People want all of their kills to be valuable,
meaningful. They want to be
yeah.
If raid lockout goes, the drop rates in those things go way down.
Or the economy is going to go to shit again.
Or they're worthless.
I mean part of the issue with raids, right, is that like substantially all of the drops that people actually want from it are all untradeable.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
It's like, again, we're not talking about the combat beta, but like, I'm kind of surprised that they didn't remove the corruption shot and corruption blast. But I was looking at range earlier. I'm like, why is this here? Anyway.
Because raids needs something to keep it relevant. That's why. It's the only reason.
Yeah. I mean, like,
I
Speaking
need more,
of content
honestly,
that's below, is raids on the chopping block?
I mean, it might just, like, it's such an obtuse piece of content to get into. You really gotta, want to, master those bosses. They need to do something.
It's not really made much cultural impact on the game.
If we're talking about, like, I don't think we've gotten to this yet, but if we talk about, like, the tone of the world, like, Mazcab is, you can have a lot of arguments about what exactly grounded medieval fantasy means, but Mazcab is way
outside of every circle that you could draw around.
There's no definition that includes Mazcab.
No.
Oh my
God. Mazcab doesn't feel like RuneScape to me. Like, I wasn't playing at the time when Mazcab released, so like coming back and finding it was very alien, and it like,
literally.
I need more information as we go. I am souring on this by the minute. I'm going to move on.
We're here to depress you.
It's literally my job.
They also talk about an imbalance in the level and type of input and output and scaling methods and other content, which you read between the lines on this one, and this is, This is
Nerf
XP
AFK.
rates and GP rates.
It's not make
nerfs.
active better, because then we get a hunter situation. It's
because they say there is a
Correct.
real
Yes.
mismatch in our balancing between level of activity required, XP output, and GP input output, and we have leaned a little too much into second screen gameplay where AFK content dominates. Oops.
In response to this comment, can I just say, what were you thinking with the thieving update?
Oh, the pickpocketing site specific. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, pickpocketing, they were kind of worked into a corner with that because pickpocketing has always been that.
They worked themselves into a corner, but like also, I don't know, wouldn't that have been the time to work yourself out of the
They
corner?
should have rebalanced pickpocketing with that 120 thieving update. Yes.
They should have rebalanced pickpocketing when they made Sticky Fingers, B when they rework Sticky Fingers, and then C when they release 120 thieving. But anyway,
because I can just go to the mages in the wizard's tower on my phone, and every 5 minutes press the crystal mask button, and it's 1 point whatever, 1.4, 1.5 mil an hour,
and that is my preferred way to play the game a lot of the time. But like, yeah, I'll stay there forever. I don't have to get 120 at the same rate as people doing heists. So
yeah, I mean,
I think this one will be a little less. I think it'll have a lot of backlash initially, but I think that it'll go away pretty quickly when people realize that they didn't care about the rates too much. They were just going to sit there and do it anyway.
Yeah, I will say on the thieving front, I have been most of my attention has been on the GIM since GIM released, but with the thieving update, I was going to say I've been actively playing on my iron again. Like I haven't actively been playing on my iron because I've just been sitting 15-minute AFK at Menafight market guards. But I've stacked up over 5,000 hard clues and over 5,000 elite clues.
My God!
And like,
are you gonna do them?
I am. I have
on purpose, even.
I have like 1,200 elite clues left right now.
I hope to take the
check
clue
back in like 2 months when I'm done.
We're going to need to stage an intervention.
I think flashback to leaks.
It's like it when you have something that is as AFK as that is, the cost of doing it is like basically zero, right? The amount of effort that it takes me to have on a third monitor, a little interface with thieving set up, and like to get the amount of resources that I've gotten out of that, it's insane. It's insane.
Oh yeah, let it be heard. Every item on those drop tables is going to shit.
Yeah,
of course,
one by one. Like
Steam runes are under 100 GP.
Every gem will cost nothing, and yeah.
I've gotten enough. I've gotten more than enough vital sparks to make a limitless sigil or ability, whatever the item is called now.
Yeah, limitless was too expensive, but I don't know that this is the way to go about it, right?
I don't know if this is the right direction for thieving, where it just gets things from other content easier and better and too much, but it's the direction we've gone.
Yeah,
and I've always said that's kind of thieving's strength. It's the all-seeing, all singing, all dancing economy balancer.
Yeah,
the issue is that
the opposite of invention.
So easy that there's no cost to doing it.
It is the opposite of invention.
Yeah, exactly. It's the tap. Invention is the sink.
We need to counter this better version of pickpocketing, putting things back in people's pockets. That could be a little more expensive.
Tax cuts?
Yeah.
Tax cuts?
Yeah, if I return all the gems, I get double thieving experience.
Well, isn't this is communism? We're describing communism. Communism, the skill.
Maybe there's something to it.
But to the point of that, the post also says the game is full of overpowered content or rewards that, simply put, don't quite give you the same sense of accomplishment or reward they once used to.
I see that. I read. Oh, yeah, we've had a little too much power creep,
and it's too easy to get max. And
is this one saying things like like drops are like Abbey Whip and things like that have lost their.
Yeah, and there's
I don't know that we're necessarily talking about a whip.
Not like a whip, but it's like the same
but
sort
there's
of
other
thing.
things that, yeah.
Yeah, one thing that's I mean, I know it was intentional, right? But just because it was intentional at the time doesn't mean it wasn't a mistake in hindsight. Is I think about the Roar of Annihilation Ode to Deceit from Sanctum, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like notably very easy to get tier 95s.
Fairly common, yeah.
Which was a response
I
to
do think
people
course correction
wanting
from Elder
bad
God Wars
luck
Dungeon, which
mitigation.
was kind of,
Yeah, you know, it was intentional. Maybe they overshot it, right? And maybe they ought to bring that back. I don't really have a dog in that fight.